and welcome back to Data Cloud Now. I'm currently in the south of France here at Cannes Lion, where I'm now delighted to be joined by Julie Linn Teigland, EY Global Vice Chair of Alliances and Ecosystems. Julie, such a pleasure to be with you. Doesn't get much better than this.
Oh my God, it is gorgeous here. It is gorgeous and such great conversations. I'm so thrilled to be here.
Looking forward to diving in. Julie, your tenure stretches over 23 years at EY, and you recently moved into your current role of Head of Alliances and Ecosystems. Why was now the optimal time to make this transition, and how is your deep domain knowledge best suited for this next chapter of growth for EY?
Oh my God, first of all, you're making me feel a little old. Yes, it's true. It's 23 years. It's a long time. But the time is perfect to be appointed Global Chair of Alliances and Ecosystems. And why do I think that? Everyone's talking about the power of partnership.
Right.
They're realizing no one company can do this themselves. And actually, our EY research shows that 91%, it's like a mind-blowing amount, 91% feel their company is stronger when they're collaborating within an ecosystem. How cool is that I can lead this area? Now, ecosystems for EY is not something new. We have about 100 alliance partners. We've just done 20 new ones in the past year. And over the past 5 years, we've been growing at a CAGR of about 31%. So hugely impactful area. Why? The world is changing. And for us to bring the best client proposition, I want to bring the best technology partners to play to help. Look at the partnership we run with Snowflake, where we're bringing data to the front of that agenda, to the foundational elements of transformation. That's not something EY can do alone. Together with Snowflake at our side, we can smash it in helping the media and entertainment industry here in Cannes really redesign what data means and how they leverage it throughout their organization. So I'm super excited. I want to make sure that every one of our EY partners knows that in their rucksack of tools are our alliance partners that help broaden my client proposition. I want every client of EY to know when you work with EY, you get not only the great and fantastic 400,000 strong people, but you get the power of the entire technology ecosystem with that. That's an unstoppable combination.
I love that. An exciting next chapter indeed, Julie. And given EY's extensive cross-sector experience, how does the firm's ability to draw insights from a broad range of industries enhance its approach to driving transformation in the media and entertainment sector, particularly navigating rapid digital disruption, evolving consumer expectations, and emerging technologies like AI?
Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to try to break this down the way
great.
I look at it. It was a lot. It's a lot. I fully agree. Industry is changing. I think the power of what we do when we collaborate and build alliances is bring the breadth of EY that sits across all industries to the power of deep technical skills that often sit in technology and combine them. Media and entertainment industry is at a pivotal moment. It's changing. Everyone's talking about the power of AI. And if I'm honest with you, the power of AI is fueled by a solid data foundation. That's where I think understanding the industry, understanding that media and entertainment is all about putting the customer first and leveraging the power of data and AI to make those journeys much more personal, much more insightful throughout the organization, and much more relevant to the end customer is where this is going to go. That's where I think collaborations that we see in the market happening again, EY and Snowflake, bringing that power to that industry as it's transforming. And that's what you see everywhere at Cannes here around people talking, how can we use power of creativity, which is a natural human function.
Right.
How can you fuel that more leveraging AI? And that's where I think EY brings different skills to the table. We understand the industry, the broader transformation agenda, and then pairing that up is how we make magic happen.
Very well said. You do not have an AI strategy without a proper data strategy. And Julie, to your point here in Cannes, AI remains at the forefront of every executive's mind. From your seat, what use cases are having the most impact across your ecosystem and why?
So when I look at use cases, I try to put them into maybe 4 buckets. I think if I looked at the media and entertainment industry, one of the use cases that's highly sought after is the personalization use case on the customer experience, making sure that we're leveraging the power of data to understand what's resonating with the customer, how long are they looking at it, what's appealing to them, which allows us to either validate our approach or redesign the approach. And that's cutting use case, cutting edge. Where do we see AI going? Empowering talent, driving productivity in terms of removing some of those back office functions, making it easier for people to have insights at their fingertips as opposed to just raw data. That's a terrific use case of how we're saying AI should go from artificial intelligence to augmented intelligence. So very much on the front end of helping our talent. The third one that I'd mention is really around the back office use case in terms of making functions more efficient, whether that's running through your finance organization, understanding the insights that are being given, and even automating some of those routine processes and bookings that can happen to really ensure that they're on a run platform, as opposed to all being manually ticked in by somebody somewhere. And then my last one is really on understanding R&D and on the cutting edge of research and development. And that's going to look a little bit different depending on the industry you're in. If you're in a pharmaceutical life science industry, or you're doing research and development again in the entertainment industry around new formats, what's working, and how to deploy those in a broader sense.
Well, Julie, I've really enjoyed our time today. Thank you so much for your insights. And it's clearly all happening here in Cannes. What's top of mind for you while on site this week?
You know what? For me, it's exploring the potential of human creativity and how we fuel that with AI. Everyone's been talking about a redefinition of creativity, ensuring that it really drives value creation in the wider sense. We've been having discussions with some of the CEOs in Cannes around how organizational design can actually stifle or empower creativity. And I love that. At EY, we've always said, human at the center is key for us in transformation. We've always said data is the foundation. But if you ask me, creativity is going to bring the humanness more to life. And so I'm looking at exploring much more of that throughout Cannes.
I love that. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
It's been fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. We'll see you soon.